Christian. Surround audience, 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 audience.
Oh my God, where am I? I'm at the New Museum. It's the Triennial.
2015, their third triennial of young artists. Let's not forget all artists under 35-ish.
And it's called Surround Audience.
Because we're surrounded and we're surrounding.
We're audience and we're performer.
And they claim that's where we are today, and it's a problem, and this show is going to solve the problem.
Well, will this show solve the problem? Will it illustrate the problem? Will it actually comment in any sort of like significant way on the problem?
Or will it be the problem?
Or will it be the problem? Look, look,
Okay.
look at what we're looking at here.
We're looking at a bed, that's a shower, that's a kitchen, that is high end.
So this has deconstructed this object, right? Deconstructed, yeah, go on. But that's exactly my point.
1981?
That's precisely my point.
I don't know, for me this represents a world that we're in, problems that we're facing.
Really?
No.
Now for new art, I'm not quite sure they're doing anything different.
Wait, we've got a performance happening.
All right, go on. I don't know that this is any kind of real piece of social criticism. It's got elements of that, but as social criticism, it doesn't really exist.
Christian? This piece actually made me kind of nostalgic for the old days.
For the disco days?
The old days of experience. You just looked at art and it was just there. Abstraction, man. I'm tired of wall text. I'm happy for 1 minute to actually just have sensation. These are monuments made by a North Korean firm that actually makes monuments for dictators the world over in true North Korean style.
And this is one of those pieces that, you know, I think really genuinely sort of intersects with the world, right?
Yeah,
with life.
Yeah. Does it have anything to do with our electronic world, our predicament faced by the internet, all of those themes?
Resoundingly, the answer is no. Except these terrible Soviet sculptures have their own way of getting out in the world.
Right.
They have their own network.
This thing is made with the latest in 3D printing technology, right? It's all about the world we live in. We're being assaulted by sound. We're surrounded by objects of all kinds. The problems of the world that we're living in are just repeated in this show. The show's not fighting against them. It's just part of that world of chaos, that world that's making our lives impossible. This show doesn't set itself off from them. It's just a mall full of stuff for us to look at.
The general comment I want to make about this show is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. And this is the kind of show that basically sort of illustrates that. Unless you have a piece of critical intelligence trying to cut through and putting together the right kind of work, or at least the right kind of position, I think you wind up with a grab bag of a show.
You get a garage sale.
And this is what we've got.
So this is weird, Christian. This is Obama, but it's not Obama.
You think it's weird? I'm not so bowled over, but go on.
I love the fact that words are being put into Obama's mouth that aren't ridiculously far-fetched. And I like that, just that subtle break with reality.
I find far more insight and cleverness in Jon Stewart when he does a bit like this. It's a piece that can't seem to sort of nail it somehow. Do you know what I mean?
For once, you're being meaner than me, you know? Boy, oh boy, I'm feeling like a nice guy.
As opposed to the Obama piece that we were just looking at, I think this piece by Antoine Catalan really does an excellent job in meeting sort of the high bar of what this show intends to show, which is a new kind of art.
This is a new corporate logo for empathy.
That he designed with a top-notch advertising firm, and that he's basically sort of situated here in a fish tank with, you know, lovely coral.
Lovely is what I care about, because I think this is capital B, beautiful. And as you know, it's a word I never use. The living corals, they blow away almost any art you can find.
Well, I can't believe I got you to say that word, beautiful, but the other great thing about this piece is that it exists here, and then it sort of also exists out in the world. Hello. And it basically has launched this thing as a proper logo for empathy.
But doesn't that show just how bankrupt the whole notion of logos is? Because this will not catch on, this will not make anyone empathetic.
You never know.
I don't buy it.
Listen, there's a group here that actually coined a term called normcore, and that actually went viral. I don't see any reason why this shouldn't.
That's pretty
good,
yeah.
And that's the attempt here, and I think that's very, very smart.